Hey guys, this is Ryan with Beyond Microgreens, and this is another episode with Cooking with Ryan. Today, another amazing guest, another amazing person. We have David McAvoy. He's the General Counsel at Brickle Biotech, and he's also my dad. So welcome, Dad. And
Ryan.
What are we making today?
We're going to make a fitness smoothie. Now, I've chosen this recipe for two reasons. One is because we're about health here, aren't we? You and I are getting ready to run in September an ultramarathon across the Great Atacama Desert in Chile. It's the driest desert of the world, and you'll be wearing Beyond Microgreens swag, talking about health. I'll be wearing Brickle Biotech around our product, which is a no-sweat drug that's going to be developed. The second reason I'm doing it is, even though I'm a lawyer, I'm kind of counterculture. And so this is going to be a colorful thing, this smoothie. So before we start, we should understand from whence we come in order to know where we're going to go.
Okay.
The history of the smoothie. For hundreds and hundreds of years, in the Mediterranean, the Asian countries, people would drink pure fruit juice. But it wasn't until two American innovations happened that you could get the smoothie. You know what those were?
No clue.
1915, we invented refrigeration. 1930s, the blender.
All right.
So
Well,
people
that's
started
perfect.
experimenting around that until
Yeah.
the early 70s. And a
Okay.
lactose intolerant entrepreneur, which is what we're all about, created what is now known as, on commercial scale, Smoothie King.
Okay.
And he created it because he's counterculture to appeal to the hippies youth movement. And that's why he coined the phrase smoothie. So with that, let's start. You're supposed to use...
So first of all, what type of smoothie? I know it's a smoothie, but what type of smoothie is it?
a healthy smoothie.
Well, that's always good.
And it will be a colorful smoothie, as you will see.
So okay, so we got some
It's
blueberries.
a fitness and protein morning shake smoothie.
All right.
And we're going to start with semi-frozen to frozen bananas are best. But I'm going to give you a tip. Do not put an unpeeled banana into the freezer, or makes it very hard.
To peel it.
At least if you have to do it quickly. Now,
Yeah.
we're going to try this. You can try this because it's
Well,
thawed a little. And then I brought a couple others on this.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So you can
good.
start to do that. I'll start to do
All
that.
right. And so how many bananas are we putting?
We're going to put 3 bananas in. And do you
Okay.
know why the banana needs to wear sunscreen?
Because its skin peels.
Its skin peels.
Yes,
Exactly
got
right.
it.
That's pretty good. Well, then let's see how good you are. Do you know?
I've been
do you know
around you
why?
too much.
Do you know why
Oh,
the
gosh.
bananas always get a lot of dates?
Because they are very squishy and yellow.
Because they make a banana smoothie. Your banana smoothie, you get a lot of dates.
All right.
Here we
That's
go.
the second dad joke.
So, bananas are very interesting. They float in water. Did you know that? Try it out. They float in water.
I will.
One of the things that I like about them,
Good from-
given that I previously worked at Eli Lilly and Company, which developed Prozac, is that the banana contains serotonin. And so it is a mood enhancer. Maybe this is what they were thinking about.
Just put them in here, right?
Yeah, just put them in there because you got a strong blender. The other thing that's good, since we're talking about health, is that a banana is high in potassium and low in salt. And so what does that do for you?
Reduces cramps.
Maybe. Tonic water is even better with quinine, but it will reduce blood pressure.
Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
so you do that.
Okay.
Now we're going to go with almond milk. Almond milk. And so we're going to do...
Can we do any type of milk? Like
You got to do almond milk. 'cause
Oh,
it's
you have
healthier.
to. What about oat milk?
You could, but I prefer almond milk
Okay.
because of the taste. And if we have lactose intolerant folks,
Right.
like the founder of Smoothie King, you want
Almond
to use
milk.
this.
Okay.
It's healthier. It's healthier.
Perfect.
So we need 3/4 a cup of that.
3/4.
3/4 a cup of that. And then we're going to do the blueberry.
Okay.
Now, most fruits are not blue. And so I wanted to go with something that's rare. And the blueberry is very high in vitamin C. But I'm going to give you a tip. How many people have gotten blueberries and you bring them home and there's a white kind of dusting or coating on it?
Like mold or?
No. See, that's what people think. And what do? They go wash it. It's called the bloom.
The
And it
bloom.
is there to protect the blueberry and to
Okay.
keep it juicy. So you never want to wash your blueberries until you're ready to eat.
Okay. Good to know.
All right,
so all of this.
Yes. And by the way, do you know what you call a sad strawberry?
A blueberry.
There you go. There you
I'm
go.
2 for 3.
I
I think that's
three.
pretty good.
That's very good. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a nut butter in it. Now you can do any kind of nut butter that you like, and I would encourage you to experiment.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Renaissance nut butter.
And
so this is a nut butter that has almonds, coconut, Brazil nuts, pecans, macadamia, flax seeds, and Celtic sea salt.
Okay.
So it's very good. It's natural, so you have to shake it up.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to want is, since we're making a double batch here, we're going to go 2 tablespoons of that nut butter. And then while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about the secret ingredient, because this is for fitness, and you can also, if you lift weights, you will want it. And so, and of course, given that we're in a pandemic, you're going to want to be healthy. So this is a powder. I don't know if you can get a close-up of this, but it's a powder. And these are COVID-19 antibodies. That yes, that I have brought that we're going to put in there. Well, wait, it says it's made in China, so. Now, what this is hemp protein powder. Now, you don't want to go and get like chocolate powder, peanut butter powder, whatever. It's going to change the taste.
So you just want like a plain one?
Well, but I like hemp because it's very high in protein. And so I'm going to have you put in, let's see, since we're going to double this batch, let's go with 2 tablespoons of this.
2 tablespoons, okay.
And hemp is very high in protein. So we're probably going to get about almost 10 grams of protein in that. Now, you introduced me as a lawyer, and it would not be right without me to speak a little bit about the law here. So, while you're doing that, hemp has an interesting history for us. It comes from, particularly for Colorado, the cannabis plant.
Yeah.
And hemp is what you make CBD out of.
Right.
It's also one of the fastest growing plants in the world. You know the fastest plant?
Microgreens.
No, not microgreens, I would, but it is bamboo. Bamboo. Okay. So the hemp plant has less than 0.3% of THC in it, the psychoactive compound in marijuana.
All right.
It's got a sordid legal history. Back in 1937, Congress passed the Marijuana Tax Act, and when from that point on, hemp production became very difficult. And then because we had southern growers who were competing with hemp growers, I think antitrust situations happened. And much like you're seeing today with our social media, they're trying to force out some of our competitors. And so what happened is you had another law that was passed, and the FDA put hemp as a controlled substance on the DEA list. But we're being able to do this today because Congress passed in 2018 the Farm Bill, which legalized our ability to do this.
Nice.
For hemp protein powder. All the more reason that we should use this.
Exactly.
All right, the next thing that we're going to put in is vanilla extract.
Okay.
Vanilla extract.
How
So
much of that?
we're going to do half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Half a teaspoon. Gotcha.
Yes. Yep.
Do you have a fun fact about this?
It's the most popular of the beans, and it's very expensive to make.
Yes.
In fact, you even helped us in Central America on that, on one of our trips. All right, so then we're going to do dates, and we need 3 dates.
3 dates.
Yeah.
Big, small.
Yeah, and I had to debate about putting chameleons in these smoothies, and I came very close
What are
to doing it.
chameleons?
You know, the animal, cutting them up and all that. I'll tell you why. Chameleons blend very well. But I chose not to do it. Chose not to do it, so you're going to cut these dates.
4th or 5th dad
Now,
joke, I don't know.
Some important things to know, because we're not using like peanut buttering. People have allergies to it. I will tell you now, if you look this up and you talk to the doctor, there are very few people in the world who are allergic to dates. Very few people. So if you have allergies out there, dates, they're great, and they're very healthy. But a date is not easy to produce. You need 100 days of 100-degree Fahrenheit heat and plenty of water to produce a date like this. I'm telling you.
Is this a good size?
Yes, that's a good size.
All right.
Yep. All right. Now you can put that in there. But let me ask you this. What happens if you mix a cat with a horse?
Get a smoothie.
You get a very strange tasting smoothie and a quite traumatizing experience for everyone involved.
That's probably
so
true.
with that, let's go ahead and make this smoothie.
Okay. Well,
and you have to puree this.
I think you've left out one ingredient.
Yes, that's
So,
correct. That is
Actually,
correct.
the most important
Yes,
ingredient.
the most important ingredient. That's right. But you know how I am with vegetables, but I'm going to tell you in a minute why it's my favorite.
So
The Beyond Microgreens Broccoli Booster
Yes.
ingredient.
yes.
That is
So
right.
you go ahead and do that.
I will do
You know,
that.
just put however much you want in it.
Oh yes, we're going to put enough in.
I would just dump some in there. I don't know.
Well, then that's not the right way.
But, well, fair.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
And then we should put some as a dusting on
Yes, I agree.
top. Absolutely.
Okay. So
Broccoli Booster.
broccoli booster, and so this is 100% freeze-dried broccoli microgreens.
Mhm.
And so, what's your favorite thing about this product?
That I don't have to taste the broccoli when I eat it.
Okay. You're not a big veggie fan, or?
I like certain vegetables.
Yes.
Southern vegetables, lima bean, black-eyed pea, and all
Some
of that.
beans, yeah.
Broccoli, I don't like the smell. I
Yeah.
don't like the taste of it.
Yeah.
But I will admit,
Mm-hmm.
it's one of the most powerful vegetables that are out there. And so it is a brilliant strategic business model
Yeah.
that you all have created because people like me who want to do fitness and health, but who do not like the taste of that,
It's also
power up
super
on this.
convenient.
And it's super convenient.
We could even take that on a
We
run.
can take it on the attic
Just,
common.
down
Exactly.
some.
It's like space dust. Beyond
sure.
microgreens.
Yeah.
Space.
All right.
All right.
Now we'll blend this up.
Now blend this baby up.
All right. That's good.
A little bit more. We've got a little solid spot on this side. So try to get around the sides on it. But that's looking pretty good. Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. And we got two of these.
Okay. So we'll pour this out. I like the color of this. This is a nice dark.
That's what I
purple.
said. It's got a colorful history. It's got a beautiful color. It's a purple color.
Yes.
So it we should be wearing tie-dye shirts with Beyond Microgreens on it.
That's fair.
There you go.
All right. I'll
All right,
pour this
so let's
for
try
you.
this out. See what we
I
think.
like the consistency of this too.
Yeah,
I like it more thick.
yeah, which this is. It's gonna be extremely healthy.
Looks pretty good.
We want to be drinking this morning, day, and night.
Really?
Oh yeah. In fact, I think what we may have here is the beginning of a subsidiary, Beyond Microgreens. I mean, this could be a really good
The next new product.
next new product or whatever. Smoothie King,
I mean,
watch out.
This sounds good.
And
to
now
me.
we need to put a little bit of the broccoli booster as an enhancer on this. See how wonderful this is? And it even makes
it looks beautiful.
well, it looks beautiful. This is like something that would be like on one of those chef shows.
Look at this.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So smoothie
Smoothie.
time.
2 Beyond Microgreens.
Beyond microgreens.
All right. Let's see.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, that's good. That's pretty powerful. So what do you taste in that?
I taste a lot of the dates and the blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
I love dates a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting a lot, even though we just put 3 in there.
Right. You taste any broccoli?
No,
I do not.
but you're getting
You
those
can even
nutrients.
pour more broccoli booster in there.
I'm doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, let's
Put
let's
more
go
broccoli
ahead.
booster in
Yeah.
there. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So what we like to do on this show is
Mhm.
give it a rating.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now I have a conflict of interest. How can I rate what I made?
why not? So
All
go
right.
ahead.
You want me to go or you?
Yeah, you go ahead. Guess first.
I don't think anything's imperfect and can be enhanced. I go with a 9.5.
Mm.
For health, color, history, beauty,
Presentation.
presentation,
Yeah.
and the fact that you can put a lot of Beyond Microgreens in, which gives you this. This is unique. We're getting protein, we're getting fruit, we're getting vegetable.
Everything.
It sounds like I'm on QVC. Like
We're just
like
selling
that
this
one guy in
product,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. You're getting fruit, vegetable, protein, all in a
Everything.
colorful consistency.
I could eat this. I could drink
this
this
is a
like all
meal.
day. Yeah, this is amazing. So you said 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that rating. I would say 9.2. It's outstanding. One, I could argue that might be one of my favorite smoothies.
Really, and you are very active in this
Yes,
area.
and I am kind of irritated that you haven't made this for me before.
Well, I made this special.
Okay.
I made this special for Beyond Microgreens because it's a special company.
Yeah.
I believe in entrepreneurs. So how could I come in here with some just canned recipe?
That's fair.
So this is a special recipe that I have adapted after doing research. Because I think you can see that I researched that.
Yes.
And so I have looked at what chefs who are award-winning have done in this area, and then I put some twist on it. And then, of course, we did by putting Beyond Microgreens in it.
Yeah.
I think it's very rare that you would find a vegetable smoothie that you can't taste the vegetables.
No, you can't at all.
So I'm telling you, for anybody out there who does not like the taste of vegetables, but you're into health and fitness and you want everything in one package, it's this.
Exactly.
And what a wonderful color. The only bad thing about it is that you can't like drink this and then walk out, and go into your office. You'll have a big purple mustache.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that.
So-
Or just those blue purple lips.
Yeah.
It's like you're really cold. Well, that was an amazing smoothie. Thanks so much for joining us.
Welcome.
And
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. And so where can people find you? Like on LinkedIn or?
You can find me on LinkedIn.
Or like on a mountain or
McAvoy
something.
spelled McAvoy. You can
Okay.
find me on LinkedIn. You can find me with bricklebio.com. Brickle being the street in Miami, BRICKELL bio.com, because we're in the drug development business. And you can find me climbing mountains and running deserts.
All right, sounds good to me. Thanks so much, guys, and tune in for the next episode.
Yes, thanks. And I'll be back for the Halloween show with a very special treat.
Teaser.
Teaser.